Well, after several false starts, lots of technical difficulties.
Hit record.
Is it now?
Yeah. Was it doing it before?
Yeah, pretty sure. And basically just having no idea what we're doing.
Come on! This is amateur.
It's finally here, the first episode of Craft Brews and Daft Tunes. Jim, I hear, is bringing the beer. I also hear he is bringing the funk. We have a special guest. Let's drink some beers. For our first beer for Craft Brews and Daft Tunes, I am happy to present a beer from Mash Lab Brewing, not too far from my house, a cool brewery. They actually have a old auto restoration shop for old cars attached to the brewery. I don't know what came first, if it was the restoration place or if it was the brewery. Anyway, they make delicious beer. Today, we are having the Peanut Butter Milk Stout. I've had this beer before. This beer is extremely delicious. Obviously a dark beer. It's not crazy heavy from what I remember, but talk about it when we actually drink it. It'll be interesting to see what kind of music we come up with. But yeah, this is from Mash Lab Brewing, the Peanut Butter Milk Stout. Let's taste some beers, see what we think.
You want me to just open it?
Hold it up.
The Peanut Butter Milk Stout. Thank you.
I would rather not be silly. She good.
Oh yeah, it's still good.
Yeah, just like I remember. Delicious.
We're sure it's like beer, right?
It tastes like a freaking milkshake. It really does.
I first tried this beer it was a guest beer on tap at Vine Street during Stout Month, and it was so delicious that I went back 3 times that week just for a taste.
Chocolatey, roasty, super roasty. It's candy. It's like dessert. Even if it's not that sweet, it's still like, I don't think I would know what to pair this with other than a cheesecake or something.
Definitely a stout, drier than like a porter.
It's fairly peanut buttery. It's I taste a little chocolate, even though they don't advertise that. It's like the association I have with the Reese's peanut butter cup. You know, it's that good.
Yeah, it tastes like. Do they make sugar-free Reese's? I feel like that's what it would taste like.
Sweet Reese's Pieces kind of vibe.
5.9 ABV, pretty smooth.
It's not quite as thick as I was thinking it might be.
I've had the peanut butter graham cracker porter that Denver Beer Company does, and I feel like this is a better iteration of that.
I feel like you could also put a nice dollop of Cool Whip in this and it would be pretty delicious.
I've had this beer before, but I would drink this beer every freaking day if I could for breakfast.
I drank 95 of beers that looked like this last night. Yeah, that dog, she hairy. It's helping. I feel better. It's a testament to the quality of their product.
I don't even want to talk about it. I just want to drink the whole beer.
It should inspire you, Sam, to say thick the way you do. But I think it's so
Thick and rich.
Yeah, like that.
What does it make me want to do? It makes me want to play some funky music.
I don't know. It's so desserty and sweet, and there's so much going on. I feel like I'm gonna need an extremely clean, dry guitar sound.
The music it would inspire me to play, I would be in a dark space. Thick like and sticky like peanut butter. And then on top, maybe some keyboards just come twinkling over the top. Like the little bubbles just tickling your mustache. Floating just kind of on the top. I think that's where it's got to be. This is a beer that is about bass. That's what this beer is about.
We're drinking a funky, I mean, it's not really funky, but a funk-inspiring stout, which coincides nicely with the fact that I've been listening to a lot of Motown and James Jamerson on the bass. And he played on basically like every hit song out of that era, like the Supremes, the Four Tops, Temptations, like I don't know. It's insane how many hit songs he's on. So I've been just listening to a lot of his stuff and like actually kind of just with an ear open to the bass line and just really appreciating what he's been up to. So that's kind of why I wanted to play a funk bass line. Thank you.
All right, we are super pumped to have a very special guest with us today. This is my good buddy, Andy Schneider. We've been playing music together for, I don't know, better part of 15 years?
Yeah, since the 2005 Renaissance Festival, where I met you, just ripping a pair of devil sticks by the turkey leg stand, and I was like, oh, I gotta get to know that guy.
You gonna play some keys for us today?
I am. I'm gonna play some keyboards. I might even use the black notes, depending on the key we select.
Ooh.
Or maybe in spite of the key we select.
We've heard the bass part. I'm gonna try and be funky with the bass part. I'm hearing, Motown thing. You especially funky stuff. A lot of times there'll be multiple keyboard parts that they do. Like they would do like a Wurlitzer or a Rhodes or something like that, and then there might also be organ in it. I definitely feeling like the clav with the auto wah, a la Stevie Wonder is probably the vibe for this.
Should we get you some more milk stout?
Yes, please. Please.
And it's a Nord.
Yeah, hold on. Let me pour fucking beer and I'll tell you about it. Gal.
This that I'm playing is a Nord Electro 5D. I think they're on the 6 now because they're just always one better than you got. The thing that I really like about this keyboard is it does a bunch of like old vintage emulations super well, especially organs like B3 emulators. Outside of like buying one of the Hammond like keyboards that they make, I don't think that there's really anything else that touches it. It does a really good job of like 6 things, but that's it. Wurlitzer, Rhodes, clav. It has piano sounds, and they're good, but they're not like there are other keyboards that do that better. And organ, it's awesome for that stuff. So that's what I'm gonna be playing for you.
So I don't think there's a lot that I really have to add to it besides maybe just a little jangly funk rhythm. Nothing fancy, and we're gonna play on Sam's Strat. The neck single coil is probably what we want.
Ready?
I play guitar.
was it, the very first episode of Craft Brews and Daft Tunes. Thanks for checking it out. Want to give a very special thank you to my friend Andy for coming up and playing with us. Andy, good luck in Phoenix, man. I'm going to miss you a lot. If you ever want to check out Mash Lab Brewing, they're in Windsor, Colorado. Every time I've gone there, every beer I've had, absolutely delicious. Really cool brewery. I'm going to put a link in the description to the SoundCloud where I'm going to post the full mix of that song if you want to check it out. I'm hoping to do a lot more of these in the future, so hit the subscribe button. Let us know in the comments what you thought of the song. Let us know in the comments if there's beers you think we should check out and write some songs to. Thanks for checking out the very first episode of Craft Brews and Daft Tunes. Catch you on the next one.